teams that can't win a title if their life depended on it. Back in 2005, the New England Revolution looked ready to finally capture their first ever MLS Cup. They had stars like Taylor Twellman, Clint Dempsey, and Shalrie Joseph. While they were dominating the Eastern Conference and everything seemed lined up for them to lift the trophy, so fans truly believed this was their year. But what happened next started one of the most painful streaks any team could ever imagine. You see, in the 2005 MLS Cup final, they faced the LA Galaxy, and the game went all the way into extra time. A substitute named Guillermo Ramirez, who hadn't scored a single goal all season, came off the bench and scored the winner for the Galaxy, so the Revolution's dream season ended in heartbreak. But that was only the beginning of their misery. The thing is, in 2006, they made it back to the final, this time against the Houston Dynamo in another matchup that went into extra time, and after years of falling short, it looked like their luck had finally changed when Taylor Twellman scored in the 113th minute. They were literally minutes away from their first title, so fans were already celebrating. However, just 71 seconds later, Brian Ching scored for Houston to tie it up, and the game went to penalties. But what happened in that shootout felt almost cursed. As it turns out, even their goalkeeper Matt Reese took and scored a penalty to keep them alive. Yet when it came down to the final kick, Jay Heaps' shot slowly rolled into the goalkeeper's arms, so Houston won the cup as another heartbreaking season ended. But somehow they still came back for more. What I mean is that in 2007, they reached their third straight final, once again against Houston, and they even scored first through Twellman's header, giving fans hope that maybe this was finally their year. However, it all fell apart again as Joseph Nguyen scored a scrappy equalizer, then just 10 minutes later, Dwayne De Rosario's header crushed every Revolution fan's heart, and by the end of that run, New England had lost 3 straight MLS Cup finals in 3 straight years, and I post football stories like this one every single day. Follow if you want the algorithm to show them to you.